All right, what I'm going to do now is give you a demonstration on using the T account for your homework assignments and just for studying and preparing for exams. First thing I'm going to do is just talk you through the steps. They are as follows. Step number one, you need to get what's referred to as an accounting cube. And you'll do that by clicking this box that I'm actually sitting on right now and purchasing a cube that you'll use. The purchase price is zero, so don't worry, you don't need any funds to do this. Once you've received that cube, you're going to go into your inventory. You're going to select your cube, and then you are going to wear it. Once the cube is on your head, you'll receive some instructions via text chat that tell you how to communicate with your cube. Follow those instructions in order to change yourself and your cube to a debit or credit. Then the next step will be to click on the back of the T account, which will cycle through various accounts. And then based on the account that appears, you will then change yourself into either a debit or credit, depending on what's necessary to either increase or decrease the account that appears. You'll walk onto the proper side of the T account, the debit or credit side. You'll click the cube, and that will communicate with the T account, and the T account will determine if you are on the correct side in order to either increase or decrease the account. You continue doing this until you're done. Once you're done, you're going to right-click the cube that's on your head. Be careful to click the cube and not your hair, because after that you're going to choose detach, and as long as you're clicking the cube, you will detach the cube from your head. Detachment of the cube is what triggers the data that is stored, your avatar name, the time you started, the time you finished, and the number correct, to be sent to my database for grading. So now let's go ahead and take a look at how we actually do this. In order to begin using the T account, you first need to get an accounting cube. To do that, you're going to get it from this pink box here. Notice that as soon as you place the cursor on it, a dollar sign appears. That indicates that it's for purchase. You simply click that. You'll get a window that opens up telling you what you're about to purchase, the accounting cube. It doesn't cost anything. So go ahead and click buy. Once you click buy, you'll then get this confirmation dialog box. Simply click OK, and then that accounting cube will be placed in your inventory. Once you've gotten your accounting cube, once you've purchased it, it's going to be in your inventory, and I've got mine open, but what you'll do is you'll scroll down your inventory and you're going to look for a folder called Account Cube 1.0. As soon as you do that, as soon as you see that, you're going to open that folder. You're going to choose the only object in there, the account cube. You'll right click it. You'll choose the last item in this menu called Where, and you'll notice that you then have a cube on your head, and you'll have text instructions telling you how to communicate with it. If you want to be a debit or credit, you use the chat channel 2021. So just to show you how that works, I'm going to type in /2021, and I'm now a debit. You can see the word debit above my head. If I want to become a credit, I'm going to type in the word credit, and again, it's you type the complete word, either debit or. Okay, finally what we're going to do is take you through all the steps for working with the T account. We've got our cube on our head, and I'm going to zoom in onto this red part here, and you can see that above it, it's going to scroll through. What I'm going to do is click this red thing, and as I click it, you'll see it scrolling through various accounts. It does this randomly, and it will say whether the account is increasing or decreasing. You could start at any point. Once you get to a point where you want to start, you see what it says. In this case, it's increase in short-term investments. In order to increase a short-term investment, we need to be a debit, so I'm going to type in /2021, debit. I've walked onto the debit side of the T account, so I'm going to click the cube, and you'll notice that the T account turned green, and I got positive confirmation that I've done it correctly. If I was on the wrong side, if something was wrong, I would get that side of the T account would flash red, and I would get some information via chat telling me what was wrong. So just to show you one more time, I'll click something. We have increase in taxes payable. To do that, you have to be, requires a credit, so I'm going to turn myself into a credit. I happen to already be on the credit side of the T account, so I'm just going to click my cube. It confirms that I'm correct, and I can see how many times I've gotten it correct. Continue doing this until you want to stop. Once you stop, you need to detach the cube, because that's what triggers the data being sent to my database for grading. So to do that, you just right-click the cube, make sure it's the cube that's highlighted, then choose detach, and that's it. In order for in order for the T account to work, you have to be a member of our group. If you're not a member of our group already, you'll be prompted to join the group. Just go ahead and follow those instructions. And that, in a nutshell, is how to use the T account.